Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? I'm so super excited. I've got beautiful lighting. It's gorgeous outside. I thought, ooh, this is a time for a super soulmate read and how old they are. And if you've had past life experiences together, everything, ages, sign, looks, names, whatever comes up, initials. Usually sometimes I will, when I'm putting down and I have the initials, that their names also come up. So I'm really looking forward to that. Really, really spectacular stuff. So you guys, my name is Melanie. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you like this video, don't forget to press like and subscribe. I always say that at the end, and then you know, I've discussed things with other people and they're like, just bring it up, because sometimes I'll be watching people I absolutely adore and then I'll realize I'm not subscribed to them. And you know, I post all kinds of full spectrum reads on what messages our guides are trying to convey, a lot of things on loves and connection, family, spirituality, and you know, like Colette Baron reads that it should also be prescriptive as well as predictive, because there are certain tactics that we can display in life that help us, like doing our shadow work, letting go of lower vibrations. And this is part of the initiation into our soulmate connection. We want to be on our most possible highest vibration and frequency, because we are, you know, what we attract. So we're trying to attract the very, very best, right? So let's see what our three choices are. Number one is secrets, Nyx. Number two is Lakshmi, fortune. And number three is Skuld, the future. I love this card so much because right now I'm rewatching Vikings. I love that. That's part of my heritage, and I just love watching the icy fjords of Norway when it is so hot where I live right now. It's like, I just love it. And comment down below if you're watching anything that has to do with an area of the world or a culture and you just get so into it. Like, that's how I am also learning. I'll check some historical facts, and I really love when any of these shows have real historical characters in them and it's about their journey. I just love that. So you guys, these are your choices. So what I'm going to start with is the initials, because if I don't do them first, I sometimes forget about them. So we're going to begin with number one, secrets. Okay, so let's begin with their initials, group one. What do we got here? And I feel like using these cards quite a bit today because I just feel like they're so beautiful and light. So we have L, K, and B, B, K, and L. And for a lot of you guys, it's like this may be one initial of your initials as well. I'm finding out with a lot of people in comments and that they DM me, like they will be a B and their person that they're thinking about will have a K or an L, and it's for a collective. So oftentimes it's just all different. It's charted differently. Sometimes all three is there. And but again, it's not a personal read, so everything isn't going to be 100% in this, like every single initial and so on and so forth. But again, you guys, by just seeing these words, new beginnings, compassion, and forgiveness, this is part of your journey and why it is coming to the forefront, and they are coming closer to you faster because you are having compassion and forgiveness for yourself. Whatever it is, if you feel like you weren't just trying or doing enough, and most people do this, they have it within their ego where they have, you know, that kind of difficulty where they can just grapple on and say, you know, whatever I'm doing is enough. And I hope you're starting to feel that, because you are not going to miss out on your soulmate because you're not making $1 million, or you're not working from the time you get up to you go to sleep, or because you're not a creative genius every day of the year. You know what I mean? You're understanding that we're all unique individuals and we're able to just be ourselves and still attract love, that we are deserving of that. And right now I feel like this is also a phase in your life where you are becoming quite irresistible. Oh, look at these. Oh yes. Okay, you guys, so right away let me get your time frame. There we go. We have 5. I want to just have 2 cards on there. I feel like 5 months is your time period of this coming in, and because this is for a collective, sometimes I'm finding it can happen almost immediately for a lot of people, that where they have this self-acceptance, they start to value themselves. They then have on a kind of different lens of the world when this card comes up. That's why I'm saying that it can be even sooner, because the Wheel of Destiny says we are cycling up and we are looking at life through the perspective that we are deserving, and we're speaking as if it's already here. So we're having appreciation for our person right now already. Thank you for my soulmate. They are amazing. You can be doing writing, you can be doing envisionment processes, you can be talking to them, you can be, you know, making lists, but it's really important to have the belief system that they are already here moving towards you in an energetic connection and all of that. And I feel like They are having a very, very abundant time in life right now where they are collecting financially. They are doing extraordinarily well. They are saving. They are creating legacy money. They are putting money in the bank. They are investing very wisely. And this is important to them, you know, to be able to do this. So I want to be able to get some zodiacs too. We have some water and some air signs in here, which I love, because when we have both water and air signs, I feel it's mixed in their chart. It's an amazing mix of deep, rich, beautiful emotional intelligence, very caring, but wonderful ideas and concepts. So they're able to conceptualize that and make this type of thing. They are somebody who is, you know, thrilling to be around because they thrive. You know, they have tranquil, calm, wonderful moments, but they thrive in the business world. They thrive in the 3D because they think everything is wonderful and majestic and cool, and they want to participate in life in a really big way. So your person is going to have this like dazzling air about them where you just feel like, wow, you're going to notice them right away. Huge smile, vibrant life force, sparkling eyes, excited to be on this earth, and you're like, that's my person. Like, you are not going to miss them. And when it comes to, you know, let me pull. I'm already hearing some stuff. Yeah, they're going to be at their most blossoming part. And for you guys, I'm already hearing a time frame. I feel like there is only a 1 to 2 year difference in your ages as well. And you definitely have had past life experiences with them, and they're re-blossoming into this energy, and they're feeling rejuvenated. I feel like they might have had a spell like pre-COVID and COVID where it was like a little bit of, let me do some inner work. And now they have gotten rid of all those inner demons, all of those behaviors that didn't help them thrive in life. So it's like they just feel bright and competent in life. And, you know, somebody who's just really cool and in flow state. And I love that for you. And I feel like some of your first conversation is actually going to be about, you know, the happiness of the world re-entering, you know, and people being able to travel and social gatherings and stuff like that. So it may be at a social gathering, some kind of either like wedding or birthday or celebration, and it's just gonna like click, like, wow, this is my person. The mad, you know, energy that surges over you, really blissful, bright, brilliant kind of connection within this, and it's going to be unmistakable. And I love when that happens, because some people are like, I want to pull a couple things too that we're going to see in terms of signs. And let me get a good deck for this. Ooh, this is a really good deck. Ooh, I love this. So for some of you guys, this will be some of your meeting places as well. When you're on a walk somewhere, on a path, in a forest, at your park, dog place like that, is your sanctuary where you feel very calm and collected and your best. They will also be there, and they will also think the same about this place. For some of you guys, this could just be some wonderful event where there is a full moon or something, and you just feel compelled to go do something. Go out and like get a Starbucks coffee. Go out and do something. Go to a particular beach. Go someplace. The earth will be pulling and helping you in the formation and connection of this love. So believe this. And I definitely feel like it's either just a bright, beautiful, sunny day where you feel inclined to go for a swim. I feel a lot of you guys, it's going to be the moon and your intuition that brings you together. And it is just this like innocent one little gesture or statement that just clicks, and you're like, wow. Now I want to get into some of the looks. And I'm going to, oh wow. So I'm going to have a sip of coffee, and then this is very interesting. The messages I'm getting are pretty cool here. Now, this is not your usual type. You see this 7 of Cups? This is choices. So first of all, this is a lot about their personality too. They're very multifaceted, but they almost look like a composite of all your favorite kind of people. People you already know and people you find attractive. But it'll be like the eyes, say, of like Henry Cavill type of thing, where it's like sparkling and light, and you know, the beautiful mouth of, I don't even know who, you know, Brad Pitt, whatever, but it's like a compilation of familiar faces all put together, but not your usual type. yet you know immediately that it's them. I'm talking just physically, where they are very beautiful, but it's not like if you normally go for, you know, like darker skin and a very certain kind of ethnic look, or someone who has a lot of tattoos, this person will not fit like in your normal kind of like box of how you view somebody as attractive, yet they are startlingly attractive to you, which I love. And this Knight of Pentacles, this usually to me means somebody who has a wonderful physical strong body, athletic, tall, really good like broad shoulders and hip ratio. And for some of you guys, for the female version of this, kind of Amazonian tall and very like athletic as well, and very natural. Like this person won't have a lot of artifice about them. Like if it's a woman, they won't have a lot of makeup on. It'll be more simplified and just natural, like chapstick and wavy hair type of thing. And for men, it won't be what they're wearing, but they are a very polished individual, but it won't be that. It will be how, like, you know how simplicity is a very elegant state? That's what you'll notice. Like, wow, the fact like the color schemes, just navy and white, gray and yellow, like very simple palettes that are very elegant, that you're like, wow, that's really beautiful. Amazing hair. That's one of the number one things that I'm picking up on this too, though, is like very amazing hair. You see this like Ace of Cups. This divine guidance is going to have you hone in immediately on what's beautiful about them. Just amazing, thick, beautiful, lustrous hair. You can't wait to run your fingers through. But these sparkling, divine, happy eyes are going to be like, just really beautiful. And I feel like it's just going to be like, I recognize you. Again, you have had past life experiences together where they have been in your soul tribe. So that's part of what you're recognizing and pulls you in so deeply. And again, you guys, it's like you have those kind of like amazing manifesting goggles on right now. It's like you see something and you want it to be a certain way, you're able to change it. You have the alchemy to do this right now, especially within your own life, because you're giving yourself wonderful things to look forward to. What is life if it's not a beautiful, expectant journey? So that's what's happening. You're going to anticipate things with joy and light and success and optimism, and because of that, that is the way your wheel of fortune is turning for you. Your destiny on your wheel is set up on high expectations and joy, and therefore that is what you're bringing into your world. So beautiful energy for you, group one. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, beautiful. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read. I'd love for you to come over to IG and have a look at the lookbook. I do lots of fun spreads they're only $25, and they cover a lot of stuff, and lots of them are soulmates, loves, all of that, and I love doing those. In fact, I'll push them to the top of the thing. So everybody's always like going, oh, Melanie, do you have a read on this and that? So I'll move the lookbook up for that as well. Thank you, my Patreons, for supporting and, you know, enabling me to get beautiful new decks and equipment. You guys are the absolute best. I'm really excited for you, group one. Comment down below if this is your group and you feel this lovely anticipation, like, I know something great is coming, I can feel it, I'm excited about life. And keep on that beautiful high vibration, because it helps propel you in your journey and reach that in that really optimistic state. You feel high value, you have it together, you're confident, you feel good about how you are. And it doesn't, this looks has nothing to do with it. You know, wealth has nothing to do with it. It's pure energy, which is the wonderful thing. So love and light. Okay, number two. So what we are going to do is we are going to start with the initials, because I find that they are super helpful, and I feel compelled to pull an extra card. So I have an extra card down there for you. We have N. I love these cards so much. Oops, I keep hitting the thing. S, M, and G. And again, you guys, because this is for a collective, it could be 2 and 2. It could be 1 is theirs, 1 is yours. But one thing I want you to remember that is very helpful in pulling that energy in and connecting those ethereal ties to them is a strong belief of their existence and them making their way towards you while you are doing the same for them, that you're looking for the signs and synchronicities. Now, I omitted this because it didn't come through so closely on the first one, but you are going to have definite signs. Yours are going to be monarch and white butterflies, birds flying in clusters close and around you, Your flower is definitely going to be those like black-eyed Susans. You're going to see those so much in abundance everywhere. Your numbers are definitely 444s, 222s, and 1111s. And I feel like they're just going to keep creeping up. And let's pick a stone that is going to help you. So we have clear quartz. I love this. I am a clear channel of love, light, and well-being. All of my heart's desires are realized now. And say that aloud to yourself. When we say things in present moment, like thank you for this love, thank you for my soulmate, they are here. Our brain, our body, our cells, everything is starting to align with this journey. And we don't have these doubts and fears. I'm not ready. I'm not this and that. As you just kind of cycle up into your highest frequency self, they are magnetized towards you and you them. And I feel like, you have the power to shape your ideal reality right now. You are creating the life you desire with your good feelings about yourself and the world. And say things like, everything is always working out well for me. I say this for little things. I'm trying to get a parking spot in a hectic place. I'm trying to create a sense of calm and balance so I can meditate and get good ideas. And no, when you feel happy, you manifest more reasons to be happy. And this is part of that. And I feel like you're just cycling up. So let's see what your soulmate is doing right now. Loveness. They are on a business. And I want to get some interesting data on that. Okay, so the business venture that they're engaging in right now, that's what's taking up the majority of their time. What they're doing is they're accruing wealth and getting all aligned with their highest spiritual self as well, filling up those cups, feeling good emotional intelligence, good communications. Like I said in my smaller video today, it was so cute. I wanted to get up and start reading out in the garden right away. It was beautiful. So Ian comes out and sits down next to me, which he normally doesn't do. And I said, instead of being aggravated that I can't commence what I want, I'm going to listen. And he said the sweetest thing. We've been married 25 years. And he goes, I just want to come out and look at you and be with you and sit next to you. And I was like, what? And I'm like, oh, somebody got in the mushroom patch. Like, what is going on? I was just like, just really romantic and sweet. And like last week he brought home roses. And I'm like, it's just really sweet. And I thought that's part of what I'm doing in manifesting this, because I'm willing to be happy now and open and receptive and feeling good about life. And I feel like he senses that. And that's what you're going to be doing for yourself, and just really cycling up and knowing you're beautiful. There you go. You stepping into this Queen of Wands and I'm always talking about like that kind of Ace of Cups moment where we have that big cup, right? And it's filled. But what we want to do is we want to give away the overflow to everyone around us, not from our main cup where we constantly feel like we have to replenish it because we gave it out to everybody till the cup was empty. It is our overflow. Once we take care of ourselves, our emotional state, we feel good about who we are, where we're going. We have access to those higher feelings, right? I feel good. I'm taking care of myself. I'm valuing myself, all of that. Realizing that you are willing to be happy because you're making it happy. And you're going to make a positive difference in the world. And I definitely feel like this is true for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys have beautiful words of wisdom to impart. And I hope that you start a vlog or a blog or a YouTube channel, because what you say is going to have an impact. I feel that very strongly. That's part of your life path in this journey. And that's one of the things that's raising your vibration to bring them towards you as well. So you're going to be seeing messages. Wow, this is very quickly for some of you guys. In between 2 and 3 months is your time period. And you'll be seeing messages. Funnily enough, for some of you guys, this is going to be, I'm seeing a lot of computer and phone stuff. You'll be getting messages and that. You'll be starting a conversation with them. You're pulling them in. So it'll start, in the digital world, in the, over the computer, over your phone, where you guys just connect. It could be anything where they saw a message or whatever, and they're like, I really like what you had to say. I really liked your picture, and taking off that way. For some of you guys too, I feel like this is a friend of a friend. For some of you guys, this is within just your fun community. When you're out, you could be at a coffee shop, a beach, a park. You start a really unique conversation. Their energy draws you in and your energy draws them. And this is very soon too, you guys. This is 2 to 3 months as well. And I love this because you are going to feel really romantic and happy and warm. And like for some of you guys, you might be contemplating, I really want to change something up. You're going to feel really compelled to either have a haircut or a new hair color, really start to dress differently, spruce up your wardrobe, do something like a little bit of polish and finesse, and something, a little bit of like peacock color in there. You're adding colors to your wardrobe you haven't before. That's part of that, because this is what's taking place, an awakening process. And it's on their end as well, where they are, they're waking up to the potential of this meeting, and it's like I am free to be my authentic self and I can express it any way I want. So again, you guys, you have had several incarnations with this individual, so the familiarity, the warmth, and knowing this person is going to hit home like the first meeting. The tone of their voice, the way they look at you, the energetic kind of field around you is so healing and warm, you know instantly. And I love when that connection is made like that. There's no interference, there's no doubt, because again, your frequency is amazing. So I want to pull a couple cards too on their looks. They look with this too, they look very young for their age. You know, they have this vulnerability, this shyness, this cute smile, but there's something about them. Oh gosh, I hope my microphone was being able to convey messages. I had it tucked in a little bit. But with this High Priestess, something's going to stand out where they immediately appeal to you in the way that they dress. It's very light, it's very free, it's very breezy. It's very like, you know, they might not have to spend a lot of money, but they know how to spend money, and they love beautiful fabrics. And just something about the way they just look so light and flowy is how their personality is just very breezy and easy and wonderful. But again, I see a gorgeous face structure. I mean, in this, funnily enough, the last one was not their like physical norm, but this one is like your absolute ideal. Like if you were like, if I could have structured this person this way, and looks aren't everything. They shouldn't even really be part of it, but it is part of the human process that we are attracted to a certain look. Oftentimes they can look similar to ourselves. This person has similar features to you, but they do seem to be your absolute ideal, like beautiful bone structure and, you know, gorgeous neck, and that jawline is just so impressive. Beautiful, like eyebrows. For some whatever reason, I just see these deeper set eyes and eyebrows where it's like really expressive and gorgeous, and you're like, oh, again, like a really beautiful, strong, powerful walk. They have really long, lean, muscular legs, but I feel like their hands are really going to grab your attention for whatever reason. Beautifully manicured, well kept, strong, awesome, beautiful hands. And for people looking at their female counterpart, beautiful, beautiful hands as well, long, elegant, well manicured, just expressive. They talk with their hands, and I feel like you're attracted to that. Like they move their hands a lot. It's very, very, very wonderful. Now let's get into some, I definitely saw that coming. I see both fire and water in their charts. I feel like their main sign is a sun sign, because I see a lot of Sagittariuses. I see a lot of beautiful, robust, gorgeous Leos in there, and Aries. These people are leaders, and they fit beautiful in that capacity. I need a quick sip of water. Some of you guys, you're going to be starting new work, or this person is going to be new at your company. Boom, fireworks immediately. But I feel like this individual may be in a leadership capacity. They are just polished and suave and sweet because they know who they are, and they don't have to act or pretend on one single level of life. They are just purely themselves and authentic, and it's so attractive to you, and it's so wonderful. There is no guise, there is no artifice to this person whatsoever. And again, I feel like they are just going to come to you, that your energy is going to pull them right in, and they're going to initiate a conversation, and you're going to be like just absolutely bowled over by them. And a good way to really just to start this is to have some stress release affirmations in your life as well. I am relaxed and calm. My tension melts away. I am letting go of all my worries and fears. My mind is slowing down and is peaceful. Being calm and centered is one of my top priorities in life. And that's part of the Six of Cups. Let's have balance. Let's have reason. Let's have calm. And because you're doing that, you're making your sanity and your well-being, your number one priority. And because of that, you can now see through what used to be that little bit of fog and that vagueness, and really have clarity in your life. And by knowing exactly who and what you want in your life, that is what you're bringing in group 2. Beautiful, beautiful energy. If you guys chose this group, comment down below, because I feel like this energy is moving extraordinarily fast towards you, and you are bringing it in. And again, I definitely feel like you're going to have some really cool animal totems and activity around you. Comment down below if you have, in the recent past just had animals, birds and things just really coming up to you, dogs, like just really loving your energy, because that's your healing and loving frequency that's really just profound right now. So love and light to you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. It really, really helps me. I'd love for you to come over to my IG, which is Sparkwist11, and get in on all the giveaways, the fun reads. I do a lot of layouts that are very inexpensive, and they end up being like full coverage reads. I like putting them together because I feel like you don't get, you know, you don't have to overthink it, and it's already there in a format that really works. So again, you guys, I am excited for you. Feel this energy and this love, and start to script things out as well. I would like this to happen, this to occur. I'm looking out for this. Thankfulness and gratitude in your heart for what's already occurring, the fact they exist, all of that. Love. Okay, group number 3. Now we are on to you, and we are going to start with your initials, because I often find, and I felt compelled to do 3 on the first one, 4 on the middle, but here I feel 3 as well. So let's see what's taking place. I remember, you guys, this is for a collective, so it might be 1 is yours, 1 is there, all 3 could be theirs, but being what it is, it can just be part and parcel. And if every last little detail, you know, is if they don't say have all the initials RGK, you're not like, bye. I mean, we're being reasonable here, right? So I want to pull just your first message, overall message. I pay attention to my intuition and dreams. I easily interpret the messages. So you are going to be able to do this within this journey. You're going to be able to say, this energy is completely aligned with me. I'm going to pay attention. Your signs, your synchronicities, and I would love to see what some of those are going to be as well. Let's pull. Oh, I feel like this will help you too. And it's funny how I felt compelled to go to the crystal deck for some of you guys over here. I feel like regular clear quartz is going to be able to help you, as well as Lumerian quartz, to really be able to keep you inspired in this direction, to lift your vibration and be helpful within you. Listening, authority. Ooh, this is very interesting. So this is part of their personality as well. Again, I feel like some of these people may be doctors, they may be police officers, they may be EMTs, and be in that field due to the fact that I'm seeing this. And again, psychologists, psychiatrists, counselors, they're exceptional at listening and really hearing what you're saying. You know, high emotional intelligence, they bring that in, they filter it out, they know exactly what you mean and what you need. Very supportive. Just fiber to fiber, one of the kindest people that you've ever met, and you're so ready for that, and you're actually manifesting that because you wouldn't settle for less. You are like, I'm not going to put up with one little skittle of any kind of narcissistic behavior or somebody who dismisses or devalues somebody else. You're not going to do it, and that's why you're pulling in your true mate this way. They are in a position of authority. That's why I see doctors. I feel like they are caretakers and they look out for others. For some of these people, they may be, because they're high in what they do too. They could be professors in big universities, but I'm definitely seeing a lot of stuff in the medical field and the legal field, police officers, so on and so forth, because they are in a position where they can help people. And yeah, look at this. And judges maybe even too, but spiritual leaders as well. This is interesting, because they do have within them a whole myriad of talents that reside. They do have a lot of holistic approaches to life. They are naturally a healer. They just get it. They get God's green earth. They get water. They get the elements and how to heal and help with them. Really amazing for your age difference. And I forgot this on number 3. So I feel like number 3, there was for some of you guys, there was a 1-year age difference and there was a 5-year age difference. And then I saw a big skip to like 11 or 12 years. I just heard that. I heard you did not, you know, that I didn't cover that. For you guys though, it's closer. I feel like some of you guys are the exact same age. Some of you guys, there was a 2-year age difference. And for some of you guys, there's a 7-year age difference in between this. Now this is really unique in that your soulmate has all of these gifts. They remember some past life occurrences, and they have brought that wisdom into this reincarnation. So they remember things. And again, that shaman energy is healing. What to eat, grow, ingest for healing. So I feel like they are going to have a lot of vibrant health about them. Like that's something you're going to notice. Their skin glows, their eyes glows, gorgeous teeth, all of that. Phenomenally healthy vibe to them. Like when you just see them, you're like, wow, look at all that. Like not a nary a chap lip in sight, you know, no bags under their eyes, just completely like, wow, that person takes care of themselves. And they really, really do. Extraordinarily healthy and robust looking. That's amazing. So let's get our time frame. We have 4 months for some of you guys. I'm just going to pull a couple right off. 4 and 5 months is your time frame that you'll be meeting. And what you're doing is constantly and consistently cycling up in your self-value, your self-confidence, what you know you deserve, and also looking for these signs and synchronicities. And we're going to see what some of these are. I'm going to revert to this. Wow. Natural phenomenons. Okay, for some of you guys, you're going to see some really unique sea life. Whales, dolphins, sharks are going to be really attracted to these sea creatures and just like want to watch and know about them and maybe see some in the wild. It could be seals. It could be, you could be going whale watching, whatever it is. Now, I love this winter solstice too. Sometimes when you look at your reflection, you are going to envision them because again, they have similar facial attributes to you. This was in the last group too. There was some similar features where sometimes when you're looking at them, you feel like you are looking back at you. There's going to be some very similarities. You know, when it comes to your eyes, how you laugh, what you find funny, you're going to have high compatibility all across that. You will find with them too, when you have this reflection card, that your childhoods were very similar. How you look at life is very similar. How you see others, pictures things, it could be politically, it could be spiritually, very similar. Again, a lot of past life occurrences with your particular other. That's part of why you guys are on such a similar frequency. Now, I feel for some of you guys, throughout the next months, you will be going on a vision quest. You could still be in your home, but you really want to know what your true life path purpose is. You are going to be getting reads on that. You're going to be watching that on YouTube. You're going to be curious about that because you know there has to be a change, that you're manifesting your true destiny right now. And it is not where you are, but you are progressing towards that. So don't be fearful you're not going to be in the right place. You absolutely are. You are making daily steps towards this. Little promises to yourself. I'm not going to put all this garbage in my body. It's not good for me. I'm going to cut down on whatever, if you vape or do things that aren't good for you, overindulge it in certain areas, and you're going to be doing what you say you're going to do, whether it's yoga, going for walks, things to look after yourself. You're going to be really attuned with that. And the vision quest is part of that, getting ready for this. And also there will be very strange things happening on the earth. These are going to be natural phenomena taking place, actual, you know, maybe earthquakes, volcanoes actually erupting, things like that, strange earthly phenomenon taking place as well. That's really, you're going to pay attention to, and messages will come within that for you too. But I do feel like it is important sometimes, you know, to learn anything. We use experiences from the lessons that we learn to improve ourselves. And you're going to see with a higher perspective. And that's going to be from the benefits of hindsight. Like, I'll look back yesterday, I was like, I got a headache in the middle of the day, and I realized, oh, this is why. You were overexerting yourself, bending over in the heat, and you were looking at screens, and you were doing this. And that's why I began my day entirely different today. Through hindsight, I was able to notice that. Now, let's get back to some of the other like juicy deets, because I feel like you're actually going to meet this person outside in some kind of natural state. Again, walks in the park, doing something, outdoor party, something. I feel like the majority of you guys, this is not in a building. This is why you are out and you are feeling your best, and you feel like there's limitless. You might be daydreaming, something might be going on. You might be at a picnic, you might be at an outdoor event, but I see outside in nature within this for you. And again, you are the one that has the power to shape your ideal reality. So are you doing those things today? Are you doing them right now? What are you doing tonight? What are your plans? And know that, you know, when you're at peace with the world, nothing is going to stop you from achieving your goals in any way, shape, or form. Now, your individual, I want to talk about their personality for a sec, because these came up. This person has been waiting for you, and their true passion has not even been awoken yet. And you are just going to experience such love and passion and compassion and fire and romance and courtship on such an epic scale, because they have waited. They have not experienced this amazing capacity for love ever in their life, nor have you. So you'll have an amazing Kundalini awakening where you're like, I feel like all cylinders somehow are working now, and they are, because that's what happens. As you know, that snake uncoils in the base of our spine and goes up, and we sit straighter and we look forward and we have clarity of who we are, where we're going, what we deserve. that comes to us. And right when I said that, Merlin just landed. He's flying over my head right now. He literally landed right above my head and he's looking at me. So you are going to make the most out of every opportunity, and you are going to thrive so profoundly in this love, and you are deserving of this. And remember that, you know, every day is a new beginning and a chance to be your best, strongest self. And again, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is really playing strong in your mind. I want to pull 2 more cards for your last messages. Yeah, you are the manifester, and you are bringing this energy in. You are believing in it. You're at peace with the world and who you are. You're unapologetically you. You're ready to take on anything that life throws at you, and you're going to have the alchemy to change it to suit you, to suit your needs, to suit your joy, your vitality, and you're just, you know, thriving like an unbelievable. And it's funny, I just saw an image too, because 2 of the crows just landed, Merlin and his friend. I feel like you're going to see things in pairs, fun things in pairs, like seals, foxes, birds, and it's going to just be like, oh, there's part of my messages, because that is 222s. There's 2 more birds just came down, so 222s, 444s, all of that. And I feel like a color that's really going to help you is deep healing, like forest green. It's going to be very restful. It's going to be very earthing and grounding, because you're going to creatively be set on fire. That passion is also your most creative self, just being on fire and creating things that you didn't ever think you had the capability to do, but you do. You are just going to be like a man on tame, like just all of a sudden you're going to be like, how did so here's a suggestion for this when this comes up, because this happens occasionally to me. I always have a paper and pen, or on my phone notes, I write down what I just remembered. If you're a writer, if you're producing something, videos, if you have great ideas and insights, write it, because they will be so fast and furious that you will forget them, because it'll be in a big catalog of other ideas. And I feel like you're going to have the intuitive ability to know how to format, how to go forward, and how to enlist this great new wellspring of ideas for your benefit, financially, mentally, and spiritually as well. So beautiful, beautiful energy, group 3. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read or anything else, I'd love for you to come over to Sparkwrist 11. I have all my stuff over there, really fun spreads that are already formatted for you. I have fun giveaways, daily posts and memes, and I love to DM with people over there and get to know them. I've got to know a whole myriad of viewers over there and about their lives and what they're creating. And people sometimes assume that I'm too busy to answer, but when people DM me, I totally answer them. I like to know, you know, how they're doing and where they're traveling and, you know, where they are on their journey. It's wonderful, and it's a great way to connect. So love and light, you guys. Have a great day.